What's going on, guys? Welcome back. How are you? So I was just coming back home. Well, I'm just home now, but I was driving up here and I thought of something, guys. And I think this might help a lot of you guys, and maybe it will help somebody out there. I don't know who will help, but I'm sure somebody needs to hear what I'm about to say. And usually we get to cut through the bullshit in this video, or on this channel in general. So guys, let's talk about feeling alone, feeling lonely. How many people can relate to this? I mean, you might not think it, but going forward in business, entrepreneurship, trading, whatever you do today, you'll find yourself being the black sheep of something, of some circle, or just in general, guys. If you put yourself on the internet or you find, just search, you find it's only a group of people that actually want success, that actually are dreamers, that actually want the best for themselves and their families. And then there's the other puss that just, I don't know what they want to do, but usually they just point fingers and justify why you don't want all of it, and why that group of people will never be happy, and why they'll always be depressed because they have the money. So before I get into this video, just remember one thing: if you have the money, it won't make you happy. If you don't have it, it won't make you happy either. So which is it? It's a choice you gotta make. But the truth is, guys, being alone, being lonely is really part of your journey, part of who you are, part of what you're about to achieve. Because the reality is, a lot of you are the black sheep today. You're lost in your own thoughts. Even though you might be surrounded by people, you're still lost. You don't know, you don't feel comfortable around people. And it's not because you're an introvert, or maybe it is because you're an introvert and you don't know that you're an introvert. But at the end of the day, guys, you can be an extrovert, but at the same time, you're lost in your own thoughts. So this is just because you have a goal and nobody else shares the same goal and vision as you. Or maybe you have a business and you're working on your business and you're so focused on that business that really you don't have time to go around explaining things, talking, communicating, sharing with people, just because you don't have that energy. You're one of those people that just likes to do it and see the results for yourself. You don't like to talk to people, take advice and listening and bullshit and blah, blah, blah. Red-pilled. So that is part of who you are. I remember going into exile. Not literally, but exile as in I packed it up and left to go into this place where I was alone. And that was about a few years back. And really, guys, I've achieved a lot in that period. It really just got me off the ground. And it made me realize that being somewhere lost in your own thoughts isn't really such a bad thing if you embrace it. Because that way you get to form yourself. You get to, achieve some goals. Not have people judge you, or you believe that, oh, they're judging me subconsciously, even though they might not be judging you, but you feel like they're judging you. See, the moment you get close to people, you kind of get too friendly. When you get too friendly, you give them a chance to screw with you mentally. You don't want that. We're not all the same. Just don't ever forget that, guys. That's the reason why you feel alone and lonely at times, especially in business. We're not all the same. You have a goal, you have a vision, you're up here. Whether you're trading, you're in business, you're doing YouTube, whatever you're doing, right? You're up here. And everybody else is up here. They don't know what the hell they want. And here you are, focused. You know how to get there. You know what you have to do. And one day, right, you start thinking, I'm alone, I'm lonely, and everybody else is having fun, enjoying life, doing what they got to do. And obviously, I don't know how you're going to feel about that. You might feel unhappy, sad, depressed. But at the end of the day, we're not cut from the same cloth as everybody else. That's the reality. I might make videos for the public, but my videos are not for the public, especially this one. Because it's not the public, not the whole world that are watching are going to be in that position. It's only a group of people, a little handful of people. Who the fuck are you to think you can just roll in and say, I'm going to make money, I'm going to be successful, whether it's in the stock market or anything else? What have you sacrificed? What have you gave up in order to achieve success in your life? Nothing. So, You think you deserve it? Then everybody will be getting it. Just like Oprah. You get money. You get success. Doesn't work like that. That is part of the price we pay, guys. Unfortunately, I don't want it. I mean, I'd love to be with people, surrounded by people all the time. And you'll find some successful people being surrounded by people. But again, that's part of their business. That's part of their image. Look at me. I've got a team behind me. Whether it's these influencers and celebrities and little YouTube ass boys walking around with their cameras and you see it. Listen, this is all part of an image. But deep inside, you'll find them being really lonely because they're lost in their own thoughts, in their own brain, in their own minds. But for an average individual, like a lot of you guys watching, that's going to be you with whatever you do. It's going to be very hard for you to open up to anybody as well. Embrace it. That's all I'm trying to say. Embrace it, guys. Are you happy that I'm coming back with the red pill? Because I am. Shit. No filter in these videos either. Let's hope YouTube doesn't censor me for that. But loneliness, guys, being alone is part of your journey. Embrace it. Learn to work with it. I guarantee you will come out with a stronger personality, a stronger mindset. You'll have your own characteristics. You'll be your own person, not a little, push around that follows what the crowd are doing or what the crowd is doing. And you notice on YouTube nowadays, it's the same bullshit, guys. It's the same shit that I've went through in my early stages of my career. Just idiots running around with the platforms, that anybody can have, really just telling you why you shouldn't dream, you shouldn't be something, you shouldn't aim for something bigger. And look, we will go through rough patches. That's normal, guys. We will go through rough patches. Everybody goes through rough patches. Progress is halted. Blah, blah, blah. But like I said, who are you just to roll in and say, here is me, give me success? You have to go through all that other stuff in order to achieve your goals and dreams. And if it's not worth it, then don't bother. If you think it's not worth it, then don't bother trying and continuing. Just give up, go back to your old life and forget it. Forget it. Don't even bother anymore. Just focus on entertainment and those little sheep running around with their videos. Don't do this. This is bad. No, that's a scam. Don't try to be this. Or maybe you'll become one of those people that just make videos about why success is such a bad thing and call this person out and call this person out and just basically be this sour individual. You will see that for yourself, guys. Like I said, we are not cut from the same cloth. We are not all the same. I don't want to hear that shit up. Oh, we the same. We're not all the same. I don't know you. Huh? I love you, but I don't know you. You didn't go what I went through. You didn't go into exile for a few years. You didn't sacrifice what I've sacrificed. You didn't sacrifice what other nerds sacrificed that went to build Facebook and Twitter. You weren't called a nerd back when you were young. Now, you were the cool kid. You couldn't sacrifice shit. Because all you wanted to do was fit in. All you wanted to do was be with everybody else. You wanted, oh, look at me. I agree. When you have a group of people together, it's like a bunch of sheep, right? Just jumping around and laughing and whatnot. And just, I want your approval. No, I want your approval. Bunch of puss. Anyways, guys, gotta go. That's my kind of little thing for you guys. For the red-pilled individuals. You'll see those, I don't know if there's a different pill, but you'll see those puss. And I want to say it here without any regret, guys. Puss. Translate it into whatever you want to translate it in. This is who I was. This is who I built my channel, guys, from the beginning. And this is what you'll get. Z Monopoly. 2019 Z Monopoly. Peace, guys. Gotta go.